You throw another moon at me, and I'm gonna lose it.
Stark.
You know me?
I do. You're not the only one cursed with knowledge.
My only curse is you.
All that for a drop of blood. You have my respect, Stark. When I'm done, half of humanity will still be alive. I hope they remember you.
Stop! Spare his life, and I will give you the stone.
No tricks.
Don't.
One to go.
Where is he? Did we just lose? Why would you do that? We're in the end game now.
When all seemed lost, something awakened. Where am I? Tony Stark, resurrected, but not as before.
This isn't my technology. This is magic. What did they do to me?
But he's not alone.
Welcome back, Stark, or should I say welcome to us.
No, this can't be real.
In infinite realities, only one merger was inevitable.
We are doomed.
It's eating me up.
You've always been part of something bigger. You just didn't know it yet.
In another timeline, Victor Von Doom did the unthinkable.
You saved me. Why?
Because only together can we stop it.
A new enemy awakens, the one who destroyed the multiverse.
Then let's stop this bastard.
The future belongs to the fusion of the impossible.
All myselves, watching, judging.
The past, the future, all collapsing. Neither were they a match for what was to come.
I am the error and the correction.
And he walks towards the impossible.
He's coming, and he remembers you.
I'm sorry, love, but I can't go back now.
He's not just a man anymore. He's destiny. The final battlefield has no ground, no time, only destiny.
You don't remember me, but I remember you.
That's not possible.
Not every experiment dies. Some wait.
I am what was born when you gave up.
Genius, hero, arrogant, traitor. No, I'm still here.
When two destinies collide, only one universe remains.
Now I finally know who we are. We are doomed.
New York has fallen. Tony Stark is now doomed. He went mad. Stark became what he feared most.
I gave everything for this world. Now I am its destiny.
That spell would only be used as a last resort.
Stephen Strange, I thought we'd never see each other again.
You are the only one who can stop him now. Fate has turned to chaos.
I always knew that Stark would be the downfall of this universe. It's time to gather the ancients before the universe is erased.
There are no more heroes, just me and my legacy.
Something corrupts fate. A human plays with the power of the gods.
This isn't just chaos, it's rewriting time. And only someone like Stark would do that.
He was an ally.
Now he is a lunatic god and gods fall.
I've been a hero for too long. Now I'm just necessary.
We didn't come to save Stark, we came to stop Doomsday.
This world belongs to the future. My future.
He has destiny, but we have the impossible.
He sought salvation and found madness in absolute power.
This universe doesn't need hope. It needs structure.
An imbalance so vast that even the silence of the universe screams.
He's becoming more unpredictable. The multiverse is cracking.
The Tower of Destiny stands tall. Rebuilding begins now.
Time, like glass, began to crack. A crack in every second.
I was the end, and perhaps once again I will be the beginning.
Fate does not belong to mortals.
The party has already started and no one called us.
Order, control, obedience. That is humanity's new oath.
You were a hero, Stark.
Heroes fail, destinies rule.
Either we open this pore, everything collapses.
Tony Stark has crossed lines that not even the gods dare touch.
Finally, someone worthy of my intellect.
What's left is nothing but ashes. He now sees himself as the architect of reality. Stark, or rather, Doom, is destiny itself incarnate.
If he became the end, I must seek the beginning.
In hope for the impossible, Strange calls upon the one who once nearly destroyed everything, but now lives in peace.
You are the last piece left.
I always knew Stark's ego would be the real end.
Everyone tries to escape, but destiny always wins. I am the end, and the beginning again.
Dr. Doom was no longer just a man. He was the inescapable force that ruled over time and chaos. And as always, he was Stark. Fate cannot be stopped, only restarted. Did you think that Secret War Sand, the threat of Dr. Doom, would be the end of multiversal chaos? Because maybe they were just the beginning of something even bigger. What if I told you that the next big war in the MCU won't be against a cosmic villain, nor against an ancient entity, but rather a war between the heroes themselves, a battle between two philosophies, two generations, two visions of the future. Yes, the theory that is gaining traction among fans and behind the scenes is clear. X-Men vs. Avengers could be Marvel's next big movie event. And in this video, I'm going to present you with the arguments, the clues, and the reasons why this war could happen, and why it could be the most impactful of all. So get ready. Put on Xavier's mental helmet, or activate your armor, because the trouble is just beginning. Everything starts at the end. More precisely, at the end of Doomsday and Secret Wars. After the collapse of the multiverse, the threat of Dr. Doom is finally stopped. But unlike Thanos, victory brings no relief. It brings distrust, irreparable losses, and a new power structure. In this new, rebuilt world, the Avengers emerge as leaders of the New Order. They hold the technologies that survived from the Stark era, political allies, and most importantly, influence over the direction of the planet. But along with that power comes fear. Fear that another breakup will happen. Fear of the unknown. Fear of what they cannot control. And this is where the mutants enter the scene. Professor Xavier and Magneto survived the war, as did several mutants from alternate realities. They fought side by side with the Avengers, helped defeat Doom. But when the dust settled, they realized they weren't part of the decisions. Mutants continued to be treated as unstable variables, like chess pieces, which are only useful when the game gets tough. And Charles Xavier, ever the pacifist, begins to notice something worrying. The Avengers are acting as global vigilantes. They are interfering in governments, controlling portals, monitoring who enters and leaves between realities, all under the guise of security. But security for whom? Magneto, on the other hand, no longer has patience for diplomacy. For him, the mutants were betrayed, used as disposable weapons, and now, after being rebuilt, the world still hasn't learned to respect them. He proposes the creation of a new Krakoa, mutant refuge, a sovereign nation that does not obey orders from the Avengers, nor accept inspections or forced collaborations. But this move is seen by the Avengers as a direct threat. After all, some of the most powerful mutants, like Jean Grey, Legion, Storm, and even Franklin Richards, have powers that defy the laws of reality, and the Avengers don't want any more surprises. Sam Wilson, now Captain America, tries to engage in dialogue, but he carries the weight of leading a team that is divided. Doctor Strange is on alert after so many temporal abuses. Shang-Chi feels the power of the Ten Rings being watched closely. And Scarlet Witch, if she returns, could be an unpredictable piece amid so many distorted memories. It is in this tense scenario, full of hidden resentments and unfulfilled promises, that a spark lights the fuse. A young mutant, perhaps someone like Kid Omega or a new generation of X-Men, is wrongfully imprisoned after manifesting uncontrolled powers in a public area. The government, supported by the Avengers, passes a law requiring all superpowered beings to be registered and monitored. Does it remind you of anything? Yes, it is an evolution of the old one, Civil War, but this time with mutants at the center of the conflict. Xavier objects. Magneto revolts, and the mutants are divided into groups. Some want to fight, others want to escape, and some want to negotiate with the Avengers. But the Avengers are also divided. Peter Parker, always sensitive to injustice, questions the system. It's Williams, heir to the Stark armor, tries to create a bridge for dialogue. But Captain America, Captain Marvel, and Doctor Strange begin to prioritize stability, even if it costs some their freedom. And therein lies the dilemma. Whose side are you on? When both sides think they're doing the right thing. You X-Men believe in self-determination. They want to create a new model of coexistence. But the Avengers, they believe that the world has seen too much and that there is no more room for risk. Now think with me about the possible confrontations. Imagine seeing this on the screens. Jean Grey facing Scarlet Witch, two of the most powerful minds in the universe. Wolverine and Captain America exchanging blows, not out of hate, but out of honor. Magneto confronting Thor, bending Mjolnir itself with the magnetic power of an overcharged Earth. Storm summoning thunder to contain Stark technology. Nightcrawler infiltrating the Avengers facility, while Vision tries to convince him to stop. And if that wasn't enough, imagine a moment where Charles Xavier telepathically invades the Earth's collective mind, trying to convey a single message. We are not your enemies, and yet the war continues. Another important point of the theory is that this war will not only be physical, it will be ideological, symbolic, and it will even divide the audience. On one side, the heroes we want to see united. On the other, the mutants that represent difference, diversity, evolution. And who is right? Maybe no one. Or maybe all of them. And what does Marvel gain from this? A new dramatic arc. A new era. The war between X-Men and Avengers could open space for the emergence of new leaders, such as Bishop, Emma Frost, Kate Pryde, or Cyclops. The fall of ancient symbols, such as Avengers Tower itself, or the laws of Sokovia. The arrival of the Illuminati as a parallel group trying to prevent total collapse. And even the rise of a new threat that feeds off this conflict, like Onslaught, Bastion, or even an alternate Kang hiding in the shadows. And remember what the title Doomsday means, the day of the end. But maybe also the day to start over. And there's nothing better to reboot the MCU than an event that brings its biggest icons face to face. Not out of greed, not out of villainy, but by convictions. Now I ask you, if this war really happens, you would be with the X-Men, fighting for freedom, identity, and autonomy, or with the Avengers, trying to protect the world, even if it means limits and surveillance? This is perhaps the most difficult question in the Marvel Universe. If you liked this theory, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell so you don't miss any new videos. And comment there. Which side would you choose? Who do you think would win? And who do you think could be the bridge of peace between the two worlds? Because it doesn't end. The war between heroes is not about who has more power, but about who has the most to lose. Thanks for watching, and may the battle continue in your thoughts.